From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Ants Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, if you're spending time outside this morning, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's significantly warmer out there today than we've seen over the last few days. Winter made one last visit to us. At least we want to believe it's the last visit over the weekend. Temperatures were about 20 degrees below normal for this time of the year in many cases. We saw the rain, we saw the low elevation snow for this time of the year, but things, well, they're turning over better, especially if you want the warmer weather, right? Because we had the clearing skies and warmer conditions today. Now, highs are climbing above normal this week. I'm expecting around normal today and tomorrow and the next few days, but getting a little bit warmer as we get to the middle and latter part of the week with dry conditions all week long, and really no major storms are in sight. So here's your neighborhood forecast at a quick glance. And of course, we're looking at these beautiful temperatures, low 70s for the valley. And then of course, a little bit cooler out towards the north coast in Siskiyou County, Modoc County about 53, and out towards the eastern mountains in the low 60s. You'll notice we still have some of these clouds out here. These clouds, they're not going to have too much impact on us. It's just basically going to be some leftover clouds from the storm system that moved through over the weekend. And not to mention, we do have this week disturbance that's kind of passing through. That's going to continue to bring us a few clouds here for today. But overall, it's going to be warmer this week. Now, you've got this ridge of high pressure right here that's trying to build in. Now, what's preventing it from really building in really strong are these storm systems that are up to our north. These storm systems, what they do is they ride over that ridge and flatten it out a bit. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be cold outside by any stretch of the imagination, but what these storm systems are doing is moderating these warmer temperatures and keeping them from getting warmer than they could. Let's just put it that way. And even though we will be above normal later on this week, it's not going to be terribly warm out there. Look at the winds. It's going to be a little breezy at times. It's kind of the nuisance winds again that I talk about here, but it's going to be off and on here. I mean, you can see winds upwards of 10 to 20 miles per hour in the valley and maybe a bit stronger out along the coast. And then it'll be taking you into your Wednesday, especially going to the noon hour. I mean, you're talking possibly over 20 miles per hour from the north, which is a drying north wind, and still a little breezy, gusty along the coast, and then probably dying down by Wednesday afternoon. But again, you get the idea, kind of up and down with those winds. All right, so for today, I mean, just gorgeous. This is about normal for this time of the year in the valley. We should be around 70, and that's about where we'll be here for today. Now, for the mountains, still a little chilly in some spots here in the 50s and 60s, but again, certainly a lot warmer than it was yesterday. I mean, give you an idea, Alturas only saw a high of 38 yesterday. So yeah, we're climbing up to about 53 here for today. And for the coast, in the mid to upper 50s. So we look at the 7-day outlook, and again, you'll see it's much warmer out there, and temperatures continue to climb. For the valley, we could be touching that 80-degree mark as early as tomorrow. So we'll probably keep in the upper 70s, low 80s here through midweek, and then low 80s for Thursday going through this upcoming weekend. There's that no rain in sight here. We still have some clouds along the coast. The temperature is mainly in the low 60s, but a little bit warmer. See, you get mid to upper 50s today and tomorrow, but then low 60s by Wednesday. And pretty much keeping that way going into the weekend. Inland also seeing that increase in the temperatures, not quite 80s, but still getting close to it. And that'll be the case here for places like Weaverville as well. As you can see, temperatures in the upper 70s by Thursday and Friday. Here's your 7-day outlook for Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and the eastern mountains. Of course, we're looking at those temperatures also increasing for the mountains as well. In the 70s for places like Mount Shasta, for example. Looks like Alturas in the upper 60s, and low 70s for Susanville.